We are dealing with absolutely incredible volume these last couple weeks, and if you don't go into this with a solid plan, you are not going to come out of it safely. We had a 2,600 point red week down, we had a 3,000 point weekly range back up. If a lot of you guys were trading a couple of years ago compared to now, you will see the difference in volume, but our moves have just been insane. Not only that, but instead of having those 20, 30, 40, 50 point 5 minute candles, we are now going into 100, 150, 200 point 5 minute candles just regularly, which is just incredible. And if you don't know how to trade these, or if you're kind of just YOLOing or not going into it with a strategy, or you're oversizing, you are going to get absolutely crushed in this market. It's just incredible. I want to talk about our weekly plan. We're going to do a Sunday levels and talk about how we're going to deal with the week, especially when we open up tomorrow. This is not a safe market. This is a take you out, take your account out. I don't want you to trade anymore market. You need to be super safe if you are trading in this volatility. I highly recommend sizing down. I personally did size down. The trends we've been running have been absolutely crazy. But I just want to talk about levels and how we're going to trade them quick. I just want to do a quick video. So you can see just based on weekly candle volume, we've been trending up. Nice little trend. These last 2 weeks have been absolutely megamind volume. We've been just going crazy. Our candles have been 100, 150, 200.5 minutes at least. And it opens up a giant weekly range. We had a massive push down, some sort of correction. I guess this is a retest, you could call it, but how the hell are you supposed to trade this? I don't know, depending on your strategy, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to plan on doing when we go into the week. I'm not really going to be biased on the weekly just based on the move down and then the move up. This is kind of nothing to me. Honestly, if I'm looking at this on a weekly standpoint, I see a move down, I see a lower low with a correction and a retest back up. If we don't move higher than this structure, I'm kind of just expecting another move down. This just looks like a retest on a way higher volume scale. So if we don't make highs on this weekly structure, if we don't crack this and then start cracking this high, I really don't see it as bullish. I kind of just see this as a retest. And if anything, it makes it a healthier move if we want to keep moving down now that we retested this candle. So I don't really have a long or a short bias going into the week. I'm kind of just going to let the levels play out. I can already clearly see what I want to target. It's going to be very similar to what we were using last week. Above us, I'm going to be watching this 19,180. We've had beautiful respect on it. Giant reject, bounces, reject here, bounce, bounce. I would want to see something similar to this, if not just another flat out reject if we move up here. I would want to see us move up, hit the level, hold the level on the 5 minute, and they get some sort of reject back down, probably just towards the top of this structure, but depending on the trend and if we actually open up a trend to move down, I will use that. But it's going to be a reject of this 19,180. I wouldn't really switch to a long bias unless we started taking out this high and then this gap here. I would want to see both of these get lost, move up, move back down, and then a retest before I would think that we're losing the shorts here. Otherwise, I would want to get a short here. Short here, back down, some sort of trend. If we can open up, move up, and then move down off the open, that would be amazing. But it'll be a hold of this 19,180 above us. Underneath us will be this 18,255. Same thing, beautiful respect. Tons of 4-hour bounces, reject, reject. If we take both these levels and we zoom out, we can see previous respect on them earlier. Bounce, bounce. This was back in August. Bounce. All of this consolidation on the level. We can move back, bounce. So it's had previous respect for us to look at. We can actually look at the level and see that it's had orders there and that it's been a working level before. It's not something random. We're not just picking random bullshit on the chart. It has also been heavily respected recently. We created like a really solid range. Giant reject, moved down, broke it, came back down, retest. So it looks really good to me. It is quite a bit of a range here. It's kind of massive, and I don't really want to be 1,000+ points in the middle of a range. I am going to add a middle sort of deciding level that we do have respect on as well. I did drop down to the 1 hour here, and I'm going to mark out this middle here. It's going to be 18,724. Same thing, beautiful respect on it. It gives us something in the middle of a 1,000-point range to play with as well. If we come back to this in the morning and we have nice respect on it, we can take a bounce. If we're underneath it, we can take a reject. As long as we get some sort of double confirmation, whether it's the EMA or it could be a fib or it could just be like a break and retest with the trend. Previous respect. That middle level as well, if we go back on the 4 hours, same thing. It has nice respect on it. Here, here, big old bounce. Moving back, yeah, reject, reject, bounces. So it's really solid. All three of these levels are solid, and we are like 500 point increments. We have the 19.2, we have the 18.7, 18.2. So it gives us something in the middle of the 1,000 point range to kind of play with. If we just chop in one of these ranges, I will probably do nothing. But if we either get up here, I would like to reject the level, like so. If we move down here, I'd want to bounce it like so. And then the middle level will just be a deciding level. If we open up and we move down through it and then we come back and retest it, it'll give us short opportunity. If we're down here and we move up through it and come back down, it would give us long opportunity. So it's just another level to play with and something else for us. But if we don't see clean 5-minute action on it, if we are up here and then we close a candle down here and then we close a candle back up here and we don't see respect on it, I'll just delete the level and wait for one of the farther 4-hour levels. But I think all three of these should be tradable. 19,180, 18,724, 18,255. All three of the zones match up for weekly action as well. Our upper level has had a weekly bounce, which is kind of the retest of the structure here, which we already did hit. Lower level has the bounces here. The middle level is kind of whatever. I guess we have some sort of reject here. I guess it was a big reject actually, but 1,500 points, nothing compared to our weekly ranges now. I have personally sized down heavily. I was trading 1-2 minis before, now I'm trading half of a mini. I trade 5 micros. We have just been flying so much. The candle volume has been so high, and trading on the 5-minute, you end up in like several 100-point trades quite often. Like it's not crazy to see a 150, 200-point trade when we're in this volume on the 5-minute. So I would say keep yourself safe, go into the week with a plan, don't trade bullshit, don't trade random action that you have no plan for. If you can see something on Saturday or Sunday and say, I wanted to do this, I'm going to do this, then trade it. If you are waking up on Monday and just looking at candles trying to trade, I would be extremely careful because this market is not going to forgive you for that. Okay, that's all I got. Simple, quick video, Sunday levels. And yeah, I hope you guys kill the week. Let's make a fucking bag. Thank you.